This may be a strange video to you, but people will send me messages a lot asking about what are you talking about India, King of the East, the kings of the East, and this is an idea that has come up through the American Church in the Book of Revelation, chapter 16, verses 12 through 16, and scholars have long believed that it was China, that China was the kings of the East, right? And let me just read the text to you. And again, I know some of you are going to be like, what the hell is the professor talking about? And I'm going to try to explain it as best I can here. So this is Revelation chapter 16, verses 12 through 16. The sixth angel pulled out its bowl on the great river Euphrates, and the water had dried up to prepare the way for the kings of the east. That's verse 12. That's what I'm talking about, kings of the east. When you get into end time prophecy, and you see the world governments at play, there is, it mentioned in the Bible, there is the Antichrist, which is the New World Order. It is kind of the revived Roman Empire. There's Russia, which is Gog and Magog with their band of Islamic nations. And then there are the kings of the East. And I believe it is not China, it is India. And here's why. India is a democracy. China has no way of becoming kings of the East. They are a paper tiger. When you look at their form of government and how they go about business, what can they really do? All they can do is steal technology, right? That's all they can do is steal technology. If nobody brings them the technology, it's not like they're making new things. India clearly can make new things. India clearly can invent things. They're one of the most resourceful, inventful people in the history of anything, right? You look at the long history of Indian minds and scientists and philosophers and researchers. The list goes on and on and on. In America, it's very hard to find a doctor or go to a medical facility where there's not Indians, not as lab techs, not as nurses, but as doctors, right? It would be very hard to say, I'm going to this medical place and there's not an Indian there, right? We can do it without a Chinese, right? You can go there and not find a Chinese there. So that's number one. Number two, the economy. When you are a gangster nation like China, when you are a criminal empire, you can only make your money through vice. Now, vice can be lucrative, but it's not enough to kind of be at the status that America is, right? America is, the reason the Russians lost the Cold War to America is because we outspent them, right? The reason that, like, the Taliban will never win against America is, all their money that they spend for weaponry is what we spend in, like, plastic products, like garbage bags and, so that you're just not going to be able to keep up with it. And China is going to be an economic giant. They will be the world leader economically. You just look at what's going on there. You see the rise of it. And I think when you look at the Indian government, the fact that it's a democracy, that it's the world's largest democracy, there's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of ability to move around in India, to acquire wealth, to have some types of personal freedoms. You don't have that in China. You don't have that. And I'm warning you, China. I'm warning you to get away from India's border. If you do not, you're going to be dealing with Trump. Trump is drawing close to India. You need to start worrying about your own things. Somebody look at the war. Even look at modern warfare. India-Pakistan war. How long did that thing take? Not very long, right? Pakistan just got KO'd, dude. KO'd. And what's China done in the war? You know what China is? China is the bully at school that goes around and pushes around the weak kids until somebody punches them in the mouth. And then they're all like, oh, I can't. Oh. What's China done in war? What have they done? They let Japan invade you, dude. Japan. Never happened. Didn't happen in America. Right? China, it's just, China's weak. It's a paper tiger. They can't even make aircraft carriers. They got to buy broke down ones from Russia. Right? Their army's a joke. They can only advance as fast as their trains go. What? What are we fighting wars in the 1500s? Let's give them some muskets. Let's give them some muskets and some arrows, and they can go defend the Great Wall. Come on, dude. China, let's just face it. You're a loser of a nation, and you're never going to defeat India, ever. And I will be there. I will be there on the front lines, and I will take out a whole battalion of Chinese just with a sock and a cue ball in it as I spin it around and just knock some sense into you. So, if you do not pull back from the border, I will be forced to release another video, another anti-Chinese video. So just remember, China, Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees, look at these. The professor is coming for you.